Hey, this is a message for all those teenagers out there that think they're invincible. Just like I did, when I was a teenager. I just really thought that, having a cigarette was no big deal. I was stronger than the cigarette. Nicotine was going to take me down. I'm pretty much invincible. I can do anything. But unfortunately, that's not how this drug works. It is highly addictive. And, I know you feel invincible. I know you're all saying that, you're never going to get addicted to it, even if you try it or whatever, especially with, weed or even more drugs like cocaine. You just want to give it a shot, but when it comes down to it, that saying that you have to try everything once. Well, here I think you really don't have to try everything once. Like, honestly, what it's just going to do to you is it's going to give you a bit of a high at the very beginning. Sure, you're going to feel good, but it's a drug and it's a bad drug. It is illegal, and what it does is it makes you feel good in the moment, but eventually you lose that good feeling and you start feeling more bad until you light up again, and then it brings you back to a normaler spot. So basically, what you're doing is you're just depressing yourself, destroying your brain, and who knows what other type of things you can get from smoking weed and drinking too much, and cocaine and stuff. A lot of people believe that you can become schizophrenic, which can definitely be extremely horrible disease for the rest of your life. So you see all those movies out there of teenagers partying and smoking weed, and everyone's like having such a great time. It's just you're at this point in your life where you are at your prime. You are extremely smart and healthy and energized and all this kind of stuff, and drinking and doing weed maybe just a little bit would be okay, but basically the main message is that it's just a little bit of a buzz right now. It's going to make you feel good for a little while, and it's really going to be a detriment for you in the future. And basically just look back at like your life before you started the party and things. When you were younger, you had a good time. You were energized, you thought right, you were fast, you were smart, you were strong, you were good-hearted, and doing weed and drinking and cocaine starts to take that away from you. And I don't know, I get a little bit scared looking at all these movies, these teenagers doing it, just making it totally acceptable. Like, why would we make something like this acceptable in our society? Why not just skip the step, stay your normal self? You've always been happy, you've always been having a good time. Why do you think you need that extra little buzz or circumstance to party and let go? You really don't. You have to acknowledge that this does have the possibility of putting you in a really bad spot if you do get addicted. Just like I thought I was invincible smoking that cigarette, but apparently it's not that easy. Just like everyone else you're going to ask that smokes. You cannot stop smoking. Well, it does take huge effort, time, counseling, all this kind of stuff to get rid of it. And of course there's going to be those people that could have just done it one shot, but that's so slim, so slim. So basically what I'm saying is, stay youthful, stay energized, stay feeling invincible, don't go into the drugs, skip that stage of your life, and then you'll have a great life for the rest of your life. Don't risk it, don't give it a chance, and be good and powerful.